guys.
Hi guys, I'm doing my makeup.
Coming to you from a KOA over here in Titusville, Florida. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't recommend it.
You know, I've been to a ton of KOAs, like a ton, all over the country.
And we're not a negative channel. We don't like talking bad about anybody.
But this KOA is not nice. And they have some terrible reviews that I didn't read until after I booked it, because I figured it was a KOA.
We've been over here before, though.
Yeah, years ago. I don't remember though. But
we never really had a problem.
it's a sketchy area. There's a lot of like permanent residents that
they have their own little section.
And there are little. It's bigger than the people that just camp for the weekend. And it looks like all their RVs are falling. I don't know. It's just and there's a lot of crime supposedly. Supposedly last week somebody got shot 3 times. So that's interesting.
And tell them what happened to you yesterday walking to the bathroom.
Yesterday I was walking to the bathroom at night. I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night. And this lady who was clearly intoxicated on some kind of drug was screaming and whining, and then she made a dash for it and started running right towards me, and I was ready to just kind of like take my arm and like knock her because she just started coming at me. She was like, what? Making some weird noise. It was crazy. And then she just stopped, like snapped out of it in like a second, and just walked off. Okay. And then I went to the bathroom and then I ran back to the cabin.
Yeah, he texted me what happened, but I was in here doing something, can't remember.
Anyway, guys, the reason for this video is because we are. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit.
Tell them why we don't recommend this. Another reason why. I wanted to have a fire.
Yeah, you can have a fire.
Here.
Yeah, well, you can, but you have to rent the fire pit. They're just. I don't know. This one is not friendly. It's not.
And don't go into the bathroom while they're cleaning it or after they clean it.
Oh, yeah.
They bleach the floor. They have no ventilation in there, so they bleach the floor. So while I'm showering,
so you're in there.
Yeah, my nose is burning, and I'm like, oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna put you guys down somewhere as soon as I can move Sam's thing out of the way. Hold on. Hold on.
That's my makeup.
All right, we have a steady shot here. Will you stay here? No. Okay, so
that's like the worst spot when I gotta do this.
Sorry.
I just let me know if I want any more white stuff on my face.
So we got that RV that we were telling you about in the last video, and it needed like a big clean. I had to clean everything out. It was a mess. I really don't know. You know, the guy is extremely nice, and from the outside you would never know he lived like that.
I told him, if you guys are familiar with someone that has depression, which he was suffering from it. As soon as I walked in, I saw that he was suffering from depression, because you don't want to clean, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to fix anything up, you just leave your clothes hanging around, and that's what he did. I don't mean to talk bad about him or anything.
It was unfortunate, but the point I was trying to make is
I feel bad that we weren't able to be there to help him through all that struggle that he's been going through with finding a job and stuff like that, because we thought he was doing fine until he called us saying, hey, I'm moving.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So I had to clean this whole entire thing out. Cleaned it out. We did a good job. Sam did a great job on the kitchen because it was a mess.
Yeah, we didn't take any pictures of that because, you know, we're not.
It was just totally gunked up, and you guys didn't want to see it.
I didn't want to show someone's mess either.
So we cleaned it all up. I washed the outside of it. There was tons of mold on it. And when I cleaned it, I mean, the difference was night and day.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't. We use dish soap to clean the outside and a sponge.
Mainly because they didn't have car wash there.
Oh, yeah, we're going to tell us.
But I used Ajax, and Ajax like dish soap, and it took the mold right off in a second. And a regular dish sponge, because they didn't have a car sponge. So I cleaned it up really well, and it looked like $1 million. I cleaned the awning. There was mold on the awning. The awning went from dark green to bright white. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So we sold it, you know, and the point of the video is we're very grateful that...
Yeah, we don't want people to be like, wow, you got something for free, and now you flipped it, and you guys are messed up for doing that. No one said anything, but I just don't want anyone to think that we're not absolutely grateful for what he's done.
I mean, he knew we were into the van life. So, you know, I guess he figured maybe we'd use it to live in, or, you know, we could use it and flip it towards money for van life. And it's been great because it actually supplied us with enough money to go look for a van now, you know, on top of whatever we already had.
And we don't want to leave ourselves with nothing.
Right. So, we were able to do that. Plus, he unfortunately had to leave so much stuff behind because he had a small small 4-door car, and he can only take so much. And I mean, this RV.
And you guys know you accumulate stuff.
This RV was packed. So we had like 2 fans, a whole pot and pan set, brand new boots in the box, like nice boots. Like, they did not look cheap. Brand new, never used, not even once. What else did we have?
Dog beds.
Yeah, dog beds.
A whole bunch of food.
Fancy
and
glassware.
Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware, brand new, still in the original packing.
Some camping stuff.
Yeah. Yes, a Coleman lantern kit. And he had so much stuff. And so what we did was, we had a ton of garbage that we were throwing out. So we brought everything to the dumpster, and whatever was salvageable that we thought people could use, we left on the bottom of the dumpster, and whatever was garbage we threw in the dumpster. I didn't even get to take everything out before people started running over to this dumpster, seeing what we were dumping. Oh, and camping chairs, like brand new camping chairs. This one guy, I think we totally made his year. It
was so cute.
There's a lot of people in that campground that aren't exactly rich. Some of them might even be really roughing it and might just be making it by.
Yeah.
So this one guy took the boots that I was just telling you about. They were brand new. He's like, I'm a size 11. Well, guess what size they were? They were an 11. So he took them, and his face lit up.
He couldn't stop smiling.
I mean, he was so excited. And Sam and I were so, happy and grateful that we could help somebody out. We thought that was awesome, because we got helped out. So why not help somebody else out?
We were blessed, so we were able to bless somebody else.
They took that. This one lady takes items that they sell at a church. She
sells at her local church.
At a church flea. What is that called? A yard sale. And then they put the money towards the church. So she took a whole bunch of stuff that we had, bins, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. I can't remember.
And she said that they're always looking for feminine stuff. So there's like some feminine wipes and stuff that he had from his girlfriend.
So we gave her those. I mean, we gave her a ton of stuff, so she would be able to make a good amount of money. We gave this other lady the Coleman lantern. She said she does a lot of primitive camping.
Yeah.
For like months on end.
And she was friends with the guy that sold us the.
That was her mother. Was it?
No.
Oh. Okay, just friends. Either way, though, I mean, we made like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, she came running over asking about him, if he was able to find a place, and when we told her how...
The guy that sold that gave us the RV.
Yeah, she was like, yes! She was just all excited for him. So he's such a sweet kid. Meanwhile, he's 50 years old.
You would never know, though.
No,
he looks like
his
he's
birthday.
like 30. He looks like he's like 30.
Even though he gave us the RV for free, we actually gave him, I'm not going to tell you how much, but we actually got him a birthday card and gave him some money.
Because it seems like he's kind of on his own more or less. I mean, he was going up to hang out with his mom for his birthday, but after that, he was heading way west by himself.
Yeah, with his dog.
So,
and his dog's name is Cody. And he's evil, too, just like I love him.
He's a nasty little thing.
But he came up to us, though.
Yeah, but he won't let me pet him.
No, he's been abused previously, and he rescued him. That's sad.
So, if you guys can help somebody out, even in the smallest way, a pair of boots, guys. I mean, it really goes a long way. We're just happy we could, we were helped out, so we were thankful. We helped people out, so we were, we were really happy. We loved doing stuff like that.
Even when we were at that campground, we lived in that campground when we had the child.
The crazy thing, guys, when we lived in that campground,
nobody spoke to us.
Nobody said. I mean, people are here and there.
Hey, how you doing?
And that'd be it. Today, when we were there, the guy, the lady who takes the stuff and sells it at the yard sale, she's like, hey, if you guys want to come by one day for cocktails or whatever, she
had a nice setup. Hers was really nice.
She went all out.
She had a bar and everything.
She's there forever.
There's nothing wrong with that, but she set it up really nice.
Yeah, she went all out. But she's like, come over, you can hang out, you can do whatever. She's like, my husband is a RV detailer, so if you guys need your RV detailed, because we were telling her that
and a big grill and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they were good to go. She had a treadmill outside, it was all tropical.
She said she found that treadmill, too.
Yep, she garbage picked the treadmill.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
She's like, for me to work out, I'm really, my fat ass. She's like, I haven't touched it.
It's too hot to do that down here.
Yeah.
You can just go take a walk around the block.
She rides her bike around.
So, guys, tomorrow, you're going to see in this next video, tomorrow, we're going to look at a van.
Yeah.
We are going to look at a van. I am so pumped for this. You don't understand.
We're not going to tell you what it is or anything like that. We want to leave you guys, wondering what it is.
Leave you guys in suspense.
Yeah.
But it looks like oh, crap. It looks like a really nice van. The mileage is there. It's not terrible. It's a little over 200,000.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you take care of it and
and they have all the paperwork they said of all the mains they've done to it.
Yeah, brand new tires and stuff, and it has a really nice sturdy bed in the back.
They used it for camping.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it looks good.
For us.
It looks good. So we're gonna go check that out. It's in Lakeland, Florida, so it's about an hour and a half from here. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I just want to let you guys know about the RV a little bit more. I know we didn't tell you everything about it. Kind of cut that video a little short.
Yeah, it was that whole. We were tired too. The whole
exhausted.
process was just.
Oh, the selling thing, guys. The selling thing.
I know that we went through that really fast too.
It's so stupid. But I'm coming. 3 hours go by, nothing. Oh, what's your address? I'll be there tomorrow. All right, good. Text me when you're on your way. I'll give you my address. But I'm not going to just give you my address. What are you trying to come by?
And then now you got somebody coming to your house when the thing is gone already.
And that happened. This guy was supposed to be there an hour prior, and then he didn't come. So I'm like, all right. So I'm going to set somebody else up.
Person.
So this guy. I send this guy. He had to go to St. Petersburg to pick money up from his brother for the RV, and then he was going to come to us, where the RV was in Dover, which is about
an hour.
All together, it's almost an hour and a half. So he's on his way. He picked the money up,
pumped, and he's like, "Oh, don't sell it! I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm on my way."
Then the guy that was supposed to be an hour ago finally shows up, and of course he buys it. And I'm not going to turn it down because if I say, "Oh no," I lost my train of thought.
Like if this guy says, like, "Oh, I don't want it," or say if he said, "Okay, I want it," and I'm like, "Oh, this guy's supposed to come and he's getting sorry, we held it for him," and then if that guy
take it.
Yeah, now we're like, all right.
Then
so
I just lost the sale.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get it moved, guys. I mean, we were there for 2 days cleaning it, and I just, I wanted to move on.
We were getting overwhelmed with the responses and with nobody coming.
I must have got, between her and I, probably close to 100 responses on Facebook alone. Craigslist, I probably got about 15 or 20. So it just gets overwhelming. It's out of hand.
And I want to tell you guys a little sad story, too. It's sad. So the guy that was supposed to come for from St. Petersburg, if he wasn't going to take it, well, actually, no, she hit me up when this guy said, all right, I want it, but he didn't hand us money yet, and he was still talking to his girlfriend, and the look on his face.
And it didn't look good. It looked like they didn't want to take it.
He was pumped for it. It looks like she had no interest in it, so I was like, he's not going to take it. I was like, what's going on with this guy from St. Petersburg? And he's calling him, and we're like, oh my, we're overwhelmed. We're like, we got this guy here. Now, if this guy comes, now they're going to be like, oh, you told me you're going to hold it. I'm going to want altercations with nobody.
Yeah.
So this lady messages me. She's like, can I pull this with my Tacoma? And I was like, yeah, you should be able to.
It's light. It was real light.
She's like,
19 feet.
This is such a blessing from God, all this other stuff. I'm like, oh no. She's like, please, I need to get out. I'm 65 years old, and my husband is beating me. I'm like...
And that's a horrible, heart-wrenching thing to hear.
Ugh.
Number one, all you have to do is call the cops.
It's easier said than done. He's not understanding that, too, is that she relies on him for all the money.
Yeah, okay.
So she told me she was able to put some money away. But she's like, oh, I'll be able to give you $2,400. She's like, please hold it for me. I was like, I want to help you out. I was like, but I can't tell this guy, I'm sorry, you have to leave. She's like, how far are you from Cocoa? And I tell her, she's like, I just had surgery on my collarbone. I was like, all right, I understand. So I thought that meant that she can't drive that far. She's like, then she tells me this thing that I was just ready to burst. I can't.
I don't know what she said, so I can't really tell you.
It's sad.
What did she say? I'll tell him.
He broke her collarbone.
So he physically abused her, pretty much. So he broke her collarbone. I think she had surgery on it. So she had surgery on it. So I think she has a hard time driving, like turning the wheel and stuff like that.
She's like, please, I need to get out.
It's hard. It really is. It's really hard, guys. And I wish I could help her and get her out of a situation. But I was in such a tough pickle. Like, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to tell the guy that just drove from Tampa about a 45-minute ride, like, hey, man, you got to get out of here because I got somebody who's getting abused who needs this more than you do. Mm-hmm. That's not. I don't know. I was stuck in a pickle.
I told her, I was like, listen, I was like, even though this is, a good RV, I was like, your Tacoma can pull a good amount. I was like, there's a lot of pop-up campers that are cheaper than what we're selling this for.
Yeah.
I was like, you can get that? I was like, listen, if you need to get out,
just get
and you're
out.
going to your mom, I was like, just go. I was like, get a tent up there, camp at a campground. I know it's easier said than done.
Or just stay in your truck.
She's probably used to a beautiful house, but that doesn't matter if someone's beating you up. And at the age of 65, you're so used to being with somebody that you're like, wow, I'm 65 years old. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
So, you know?
Yeah, it's tough. But, I don't know.
I felt like she was guilt tripping me a little bit too, so I don't know if she was, but it was very...
It was tough. But like I said, that guy was already there, and it was, and then the phone just kept ringing and going off and ringing, and I mean, my head was messing.
If he wasn't there, and I had this guy that, you know, from St. Petersburg that wasn't taking it, of course, 100%, I would have held that for her, because I want to help out.
Yeah, I wish you would have hit us up earlier.
Yeah.
Because there was like a good 2 or 3 hours where we were just sitting around the campground, just waiting for somebody to hit us up.
And then everyone just hit us up
and
at
then,
one time.
Yeah, as soon as like 8 o'clock hit and everybody starts waking up, because I posted the ad overnight, we got bombarded.
Whenever you post something, I would say your best bet is to post it in the morning. That's when people are up. If doing it at night, it's just, you get over. I mean, no matter what, even if you post it during the day, you'd probably get bombarded. But it was just a lot of responses and trying to get to whoever we can, and then when people are not showing up, and then with this lady, you know.
That's about it, guys. So
I was so tempted to go to her house and just be like, please let me just help you find an RV.
I know it's tough and it's scary leaving a situation like that.
And her mom was like, I think her mom was in Texas or Tennessee, something, you know, far away.
But if the situation is that bad,
there's a lot of help in Florida.
But I mean, just get out. Just go live in your truck then, if you have to.
And she's like, oh, you know, I need some money for myself. And to be honest, I wouldn't have charged her $2,400 for it. Mm-hmm. If I know that you're going to be out and all that stuff. I'm not saying that she gets special privileges than from anybody else. I mean, we sold the RV cheaper than what we put it up for this guy. And, you know, just look around. There's a lot of... That's what's great about Florida, is that there's a lot of cheap RVs down here.
Yep.
Because I actually friends with somebody on Instagram, and she lives in California, and when I told her how much I got a Class A for, she's like, wow. She's like, RVs are expensive over there. I mean, I felt bad.
I think everything's expensive over there.
Yeah. But if you're in a situation like that, I know it's easier said than done, but if you are in Florida, or I'm sure anywhere else, there's a lot of resources that'll be able to give you money to get out. Or go to somebody, friends or family, that can help you out. I mean, you know, if I was in that... Sean doesn't do that. But if I was in that predicament, you have 25 or more much money on you. I know hotels are expensive. She said, oh, I can't stay in a hotel. I'm like, but get out. I was like, it'll be my prayers. I was like, if he doesn't sell it, if I don't sell it, you know, I'll message you. But I was like, you need to get out. I was like, I'm proud of you for doing it. You know, I have no idea who this lady is. I'm trying to give her, you know, stuff. So to help her want to, you know, get out.
It was a tough situation. But in the end, you know, it played out how it did.
Yeah.
And I hope she's alright.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sure she's going to find something.
I didn't make this video a rambling video, guys. Actually, I wasn't even really planning on telling that story. I
wanted people to, like, you know.
Yeah. But...
So it was a tough situation.
I'm trying to hype myself up for this van.
Oh, yeah, we're going to see a van today, sorry.
Tomorrow.
So.
And I don't mean to, like, you know...
Did we ever show them?
Diminish her story or her situation, but I'm just hyped up about this van, and now she's bringing me down.
Sorry.
But yeah, tomorrow's the van.
We're in a 2-room cabin, too. So the one thing, I know, this like totally off subject, and we're like, this video's all rambling, but I feel like we haven't done a really long video.
Yeah, you can see his face.
Like, we came and like booked it. So I'm assuming if we booked online, they would have came in here and turned the air on, but it was freaking hot.
It was out here. and it doesn't...
It's 2 rooms.
It doesn't service the next room next door.
No, there's there's heater in that room and heater here. But what the hell? What about an AC? There's a fan, but the freaking thing is freaking dingling on the
We're over here like...
So Harvey's in that room because he doesn't want to come in here. Because he doesn't like the wood flooring.
My throat is still messed up. I don't know if you can hear it at all.
He's taking medicine now.
Taking Robitussin adult.
It helps.
It helps. But it goes right through you, makes you go to the bathroom. I feel like an old person, I swear to God. I can't take something without having to run to the bathroom.
TMI, but yeah.
But as soon as you take it, you're like, whoop, gotta go.
Yeah, he's like, can you come to the bathroom with me? I'm like, no.
What the... What?
I don't want to stand there.
I didn't...
Outside.
No,
to take a walk with
No. It was like 9:30 at night, and I said, you have to go to the bathroom. Because it's this campground is sketchy. So I figured she had to
made sure I
go.
went to the bathroom before it got dark.
Right, so I was saying, if you have to go to the bathroom, let's go now so I can go with you. I didn't want her to hold my hand while I went to the bathroom. Anyway, guys, we're going to go see this Vanamar. We're going to video, and, yeah. So, guess we'll see you guys soon.
And we hope you guys enjoyed this video.
And we might have a van. And donate if you can.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be money. You know, if you guys don't use the stuff, just donate it. Just people that can.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Hope you're all doing fantastic, and we're going to see you on the road soon as Van Lifer!
Yeah.
Later.
Bye, guys.